And now, Deep Thoughts by Jeffman316. You know, they say money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a new 4K Steelbook, and that's basically the same thing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Jeffman316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, Jeffman316. And on the sign in the background, Jeffman316 Live is where me and you sit down Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. We watch along to a movie. We bullshit about pop culture. We talk about movies. We talk about physical media. And that's what this is. The physical media haul of the week. I don't do mine all at once as far as at the end of the months, because some months are heavy. I do mine once a week. And there wasn't a lot out this week, as you saw. I just had fun during the hunt. We did look for some physical media, but wasn't much to be found. So you already saw the Terrifier 3 video that I did. If you didn't, go back and watch that. So I'm not going to show that. I didn't find it personally, the Terrifier 3 tape from the Bloody Disgusting display in Walmart, but somebody found it for me. So I thought that was awesome. Appreciate you. But I did pick up a few things, and then one thing here at the top of the stack came in last, like really late. So previously this had already been released. It was the Lords of Flatbush. It's the 50th anniversary. God damn, I can't believe it's been that long. I remember watching this when I was a kid. Perry King, Sylvester Stallone, and Henry Winkler. The Lords of Flatbush. Yeah, Henry Winkler, the Fonz. So it's got the theatrical trailer. This is a Sony release. Ironically enough, I was talking to one of you guys about their manufactured on demand products, and I think that might have been why it took a little while, but they are pressed discs, so you don't have to worry about that. But Lords of Flatbush, really like this movie. Haven't rewatched it yet, but if you remember, Perry King was most famous probably for the TV show Riptide. Yeah, so I don't know of much else that he was on other than a bunch of made-for-TV stuff. So one of the movies that you guys talked about that I hadn't picked up yet, I went ahead and grabbed before the Arrow sale ended at Barnes & Noble. I guess you call this Rampo Noir. Now, I know it's a foreign film, and I know the audio is probably not. It's going to be English dubbed, and languages in Japanese. It's 134 minutes, but I heard it's pretty whack, man, as far as the subject matter. And it did have a reversible cover. So, no, the carpet did not match the drapes. Now, I will say this. They had 2 copies at Barnes & Noble when I picked this up. And they put one of those damn spider cables on it. So it did a teeny bit of damage. Not much. You can barely see it to the slipcover. And what are you putting them on stuff with slipcases for? So the next 2 titles that came in were from Kino Lorber. They're both 4Ks. One is a movie that I think I only own on DVD. It's Al Pacino, Ellen Barkin, and John Goodman in Sea of Love. You know, and there's a bunch of movies back then in the 80s and 90s that I forgot John Goodman was in. Like, I forgot he was in that movie Fallen with Denzel Washington, and he's in this. This is from 1989. Color, 114 minutes. You get a Blu-ray disc. You get a 4K disc. The carpet does match the drapes. It does not have reversible cover artwork. You get a couple of audio commentaries. The creation of Sea of Love feature had deleted scenes and 2 theatrical trailers. Very interested in re-watching that. Haven't seen it in years. A movie that I used to watch when I was younger, because I thought for some reason it was connected to Jaws, or at least it made me feel like it was, and it was on television all the time. And then, you know, but it is kind of boring compared to Jaws. But it's in that vein of, you know, animals attack. You get Richard Harris, Charlotte Rampling, Will Sampson, and the debuting Bo Derek in Orca, the Killer Whale from Kino Lorber. 1977, 92 minutes. It's rated PG. Probably PG-13 now. The carpet matches the drapes. I wish they had done reversible cover artwork. So you get a Blu-ray and you get a 4K disc in there. So I like the way they released those. Pretty affordable titles as well for some of their catalog stuff. So the last couple things, I think I've already shown 2 of these, but I got some Vinegar Syndrome titles, but I didn't get them from Vinegar Syndrome because they fucking take forever to ship. And I pardon my language, but I don't care.
I really don't care for the way you're speaking to me.
Vinegar Syndrome sucks. There's a lot of people venting about that. So I got the Carnage for Christmas. I like that slipcover. Satanic Panic is what it says on the back. And then, obviously, we got the regular cover. Now, I think this has been out for a while as far as the slipcover version. The regular version is what comes out, like, you know, after the fact. And it doesn't really have reversible cover artwork. It's got a photo in there. I've never seen this movie that I know of. Maybe when I start watching it, I'll recognize it. The next one is a movie I have seen. I watched it on Shudder, and I really liked it. And I like the fact that I wished it had been somebody other than Vinegar Syndrome that had started releasing Shudder titles. We've got The Sacrifice Game. And I like this slipcover. It's got some soft touch to it, but the carpet doesn't match the drapes. This is the cover that I remember seeing the poster artwork when I watched the Shudder movie. I really like this. It starts out kind of like, what would you say, maybe a home invasion type thing, but it's not. It's at a, you know, I think like some kind of church related school. This Christmas, raise a little hell. But it goes batshit crazy at the end. Takes a turn in the middle, turns into something I wasn't expecting. I like that. Something that's different. The last 2 I've had for a little while. Like I said, the regular, I guess, non-slip editions come out this week. But this one is Cannibal the Musical. And I got the hard case version. Really nice artwork there. I've got the old Trauma DVD of this. Did anybody have that? So you get this booklet. Trey Parker from the creators of South Park, you know, is in this. So the inside has got a nice little slip cover there. I haven't watched this thing in years. I haven't even opened it. So it doesn't look like there's any reversible cover artwork. So you get the main artwork there and that. So the carpet doesn't match the drapes when it comes to the slip. So you get the hard case, the booklet, the disc. And so, shit, I guess I should look. How many? It's DeGausser Video is who this is. It's a 2-disc region-free Blu-ray collection presented in 2 high-bit viewing options. A brand new video restoration from the best surviving Betacam tape master. And a brand new 4K restoration from the only surviving film material, a 35mm print. So lots of special features there. So, and the last but not least, I've already shown this last one. I'm not going to open it again. Go back and watch that Vinegar Syndrome. But it's supposedly, I guess there's the non-limited edition version of The Keep. So I thought I would just go ahead and show you mine. I've had that for a while. Obviously, this is one of the more sought after titles. It's been stuck on VHS in the US forever. I think there was a foreign DVD or a region-free DVD that I had from years ago that looked like garbage as far as I remember. The tape I used to have and sold it. It's a very different film. I don't know that it's the exact movie that everybody thinks that it is based on what they see on the cover. Kind of reminds me of the cover. I used to think it was like Dark Side from DC. But that's about all I can show this week. There really wasn't a lot out. But I continuously do these just because I like to have fun. So let me know of that stuff that came out this week. There's a few other titles I might get later. I think there's at least one that's stuck in Indianapolis. It's been there for like 4 days. Maybe it got stuck there because of the Royal Rumble. And to go off on a little bit of a tangent, what'd you think of the Royal Rumble? I thought Punk would win or John Cena would win. I had no fucking clue that Jey Uso was going to win. He just had a title shot at Saturday Night's Main Event. Yeah. What sense does that make? And I just knew they were going to give it to Charlotte Flair, and that's an argument for another day. She doesn't deserve it yet. She just fucking came back. So I'm getting ready to go on a rant. Sorry.
That's all I got to say about that.
But hopefully you guys keep supporting me, keep supporting the channel. You see I get passionate about stuff. I just like my physical media, wrestling, and all that kind of stuff. If you like the video, how about throwing a like on it? Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. I wore the yellow jacket right before this is when I recorded the Jeffy Awards, my portion of the video. So go and watch that. Put a lot of effort into it. Got a lot of you to chip in clips. I appreciate everybody that supported me by submitting clips for that thing. That was a big monstrous effort to edit. So I even put some funny bits in there. So hopefully you guys think that that was funny and it was well worth it to spend your time watching it. So appreciate all the support. I always thank you. And at the end of every video by saying, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.
Acknowledge me.